Hi students, today our topic evaporation and condensation. First we are going to discuss about the evaporation process. So this is the evaporation. What is the meaning of evaporation? The evaporation is nothing but molecules of the liquid disappear from this surface and they transfer to the atmosphere as a vapors. This process is called as a evaporation. Means molecules of the any liquid, not only water, any liquid, the molecules of the liquid on the surface transfer to the atmosphere and they settle in atmosphere as a vapors, liquid vapors. So what is the process is going on? Why they are transferring into the atmosphere as a liquid vapors? To understand this phenomena, already you know very well the temperature of the liquid, the temperature of the liquid having a kinetic energy, having a kinetic energy. Already we discussed kinetic energy is directly proportional to the temperature. Already we discussed. Suppose if you take the one vessel, it's have a, for example, large surface area. In this, if you take the water, any liquid, but here we are taking the water. So this water having certain amount of temperature. It's having temperature means automatically what happened? It's have some kinetic energy. It's having kinetic energy. Water molecules having kinetic energy means they possess some momentum. They possess some momentum means it means they have some velocity. They have some velocity. So the molecules of the water, due to their temperatures, they are moving with different speeds in random motion. The value of speed is from 0 to maximum. They always with their speeds moving in all direction and collide with the neighbor atoms, neighbor molecules. In this process, let us the water molecules which are having on the surface of the water, the water molecules which are having on the surface, upper surface of the water, they gain the some kinetic energy from bottom water molecules by collisions. By collisions. So the upper water molecules gain the some kinetic energy from the bottom molecules. Due to that what happened? The upper surface molecules, due to the collision, they move upwards. But here the gravitational forces are negligible. The gravitational forces of on the water molecules are negligible. So here the upper water molecule gain the kinetic energy due to bumping of lower water molecules. Bumping off what happened? Lower water molecules, and that kinetic energy is enough to escape from the surface of this water level. That's why what happened? These water molecules escape, and due to this escaping and they converted as a water vapors, they cannot again reach to the surface of the water. Surface of the water means the water molecules are always collide to each other, and the energy transferred from bottom to upwards to downwards, random motion. But in sometimes there is a possibility is there, the upward water molecules gain the sufficient kinetic energy from the downward water molecules to escape from the water surface, and they cannot reach again the water surface. In this manner, the surface water molecules escape from liquid state to vapor state. So this process is called as a evaporation process. This process is called as a evaporation process. In this evaporation process, what happened here? Due to temperature of this liquid, the kinetic energy, in the form of kinetic energy is transferring. The lower liquid molecules, the lower water molecules transfer their kinetic energy upper molecules. These upper molecules receive the kinetic energy and escape from the surface to atmosphere. Means the which molecules give the energy to the upper water molecules, the upper molecules transferred, but the lower molecules, which molecules bumping the energy to the upper molecules, that molecules they are stay in that liquid only. But due to the transfer of this energy, they lose the kinetic energy. Again, they cannot gain the equal amount of energy from that molecules. They collide, they bump. So due to the bumping, they escape, and the which water molecules are bumping. So that water molecules lose the kinetic energy, means lose the temperature. Means the temperature of this liquid decreases. Means evaporation process is a cooling process. This evaporation process is a cooling process. At the same way, this evaporation process will be depending upon the surface area of the vessel. If large surface area is there, large amount of molecules escape. Less surface area is there, less amount of water molecules are escape. So, depending upon the surface area, at the same time, the water molecules escaping from this surface to atmosphere will be depending upon the how much amount of water vapor present already in the atmosphere. Depending upon the how much amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere. For example, in summer season, we arrange one of the vessel in that water, a large surface area vessel we are taking, we are in the water. So what happens? Take a less time to escape, means less time to complete the water in that vessel. Same way, in rainy season when we observe that it's taking more time because of in atmosphere already a large amount of water vapor is present. So overall, evaporation is depending upon the surface area and temperature of the water, and another one is how much water vapor present already in that atmosphere. Depending upon these three components, what happened? Evaporation will be takes place. Simply, what is the evaporation means? The process of surface liquid molecules escape into liquid vapors, liquid vapor molecules at all temperatures. This is called as a evaporation. This evaporation related in our daily life, there is a number of examples is there. For example, when we are doing a mechanical work from our body, the heat energy will be generated. Due to this heat energy from our skin, sweating glands emit the water. So this water vapors, sweating water will be converted as a vapors. Converted as a vapors. So at the time what happened? Our body losing the heat. Means the sweat glands are losing the heat. They give the energy, heat energy in the form of kinetic energy to the atmosphere. That's why we feel coolness. At the same time, when we are taking the spirit to our hands, suppose we are taking a spirit, when the spirit molecules are escaping from surface to atmosphere, what happened? Our body, our hands feels the loss of kinetic energy, loss of heat energy. That feeling is gives that coolness. These are the example for the evaporation. So our next concept is condensation. This condensation is exactly opposite to the evaporation. In the case of evaporation, the molecules of the liquid on the surface to escape into the gas molecules. So liquid molecules are converted as a gas molecules due to absorption of energy from the bottom molecules of that level of the molecules. Here in the case of condensation, it is the opposite process. The gas molecules are converted into the liquid molecules. The gas molecules are converted to the liquid molecules. Means the phase change of gases converted to the liquid is called as a condensation. The phase change of liquid molecules converted to the gas is called as a evaporation at all temperatures. At all temperatures. So this is the condensation. So how this process will be going on, we are going to discuss. Let us, if you take the one water bottle, for example like this, consider like this. If the temperature of the water bottle is less than the surroundings temperature, the temperature of the water bottle is less than the surroundings temperature, at the time the molecules which are in air, these are water vapor molecules. These water vapor molecules having a high temperature means high energy than these glass molecules. So this bottle have a water. So the temperature or energy of this water vapor molecules is more than these glass molecules. They strikes with the walls of this bottle or this glass. At the time they transfer the energy. They transfer the heat energy. When they transfer the heat energy, transfer the heat energy and becomes cool, they convert it as a liquid. They convert it as a liquid and they will stay on the surface of the glass. Then this glass molecule gain that heat energy and transfer to the water which is inside that bottle. So the water, the molecules which are in the glass, they gain the heat energy. That's why this is called as a heat process. This process is called as a heat process or heating process. Heating process. In this case, what happened? These vapors, water vapors which are in the gas state, they converted as a liquid. So this process is called as a condensation. So this condensation is the heating process. The condensation is the heating process. This is the condensation. In the same way, in evaporation, what happened? The molecules which are on the surface of the liquid, due to internal collisions, they gain the heat energy, means they gain the kinetic energy. Due to this kinetic energy, they escape into the atmosphere. When they are escaping, they cannot reach to the surface of the liquid. So we say that it is a evaporation. This evaporation and condensation will be takes place at all temperatures. Now this you observe when you just take out the one water bottle which is in a deep freeze and put it on the table and wait for 5 minutes. You observe that this bottle around this bottle you are getting some droplets because of the water vapor molecules are converted as a liquid drops by transferring the heat energy to the walls of the vessel or walls of the bottle. This bottle walls transfer the heat energy to the water which is inside that one. So here gas molecules are converted as a liquid molecules related to this one. Inside the bottle, the water or liquid, whatever may be, its temperature is increases. That's why condensation is the heating process. Evaporation is the cooling process. Evaporation is the cooling process. Which one we already discussed. So the good example for condensation, suppose after showering, we feel that in bathroom hotness because of inside the bathroom number of this water vapor molecules per unit volume is maximum than outside the bathroom. So inside the bathroom less space is there, less volume is there, number of water vapor molecules are per unit volume is maximum. They giving the heat to our skin. They give the heat energy to our body because of the water vapor molecules are converted as a liquid molecules. That's why after showering we feel some sweating. When you come outside, the number of water vapor molecules is per unit volume is less in outside than bathroom. Then suddenly what happened? This our body already has some heat energy, means our body temperature is high. So then what happened? They transfer the means heat energy transfer to our body to atmosphere. So due to evaporation process, we feel the coolness. So this is the one of the example when we are inside the bathroom after showering. In bathroom we feel the condensation process. When you come outside from the bathroom, you feel the evaporation process. Okay, these are the examples for the condensation and evaporation. So next class we discuss about the humidity, dew and fog, and boiling point, melting point related concepts. Thank you.